This is Adam Jensen for Human Revolution, and I just wanted I have to talk about black people. Consider myself a expert on black people, like from the Dave Chappelle skit. Is pimpin' easy? Nah, depends on the place and the time. But generally speaking, pimping is not easy. Anyways, I've been around black people my whole life. Grew up in a 50-50 neighborhood, and then I lived in Detroit for several years. And I was like pretty much the only white guy in the street. And let me tell you, before I get into this, I want to tell you that you can call me a racist. Everyone knows I'm not. It's not going to bother me in the least bit. Okay, so where do I start? Black people, black people, black people. Black people are folk. There's plenty of hardworking black Americans trying to make ends meet, going to Everest University to get a degree in medicine so they can feed their kids. You can put food on the table so they don't have to rely on the government, okay? Then there's plenty of black people that are just they're just terrible. I'm gonna start with welfare first. There's a generational welfare thing in the black community in my welfare state. It's ridiculous. Like their grandma, their mom, they are their kids' welfare, food stamps, Section 8. They get free cars. They get everything. They get free everything, okay? They live better than people who make slightly above minimum wage and they don't do anything. And, drug dealers come by to crash, to eat. They give them drugs, They have more kids with them, more welfare. The cycle continues, okay? And you think that's it's not bullshitting. This is 100% true. This is fact. Okay, they take their EBT card to the liquor store and they buy liquor. The Arabic liquor stores that line the streets around here, they do not care. You would be hard pressed to find one that doesn't do it in certain areas of Detroit. Guarantee it. But trust me, you will not catch them. They know who they're dealing with. These people come in every single day. Okay, the cops are going to have to set up this thing for years to ever get this money back from these welfare offenders. I don't know. They're ripping somebody off, the taxpayer. I don't care if they're getting a drink that way. It doesn't matter to me, because trust me, you can only eat so much ramen noodles before you go crazy. Okay, and you can only eat so much tuna before you lose your mind and become mad as a hatter, because there's mercury in it or something. And look, so trust me, I believe in food stamps at the very least. I don't know about welfare. I'm on the fence on that one for sure, because I believe in SSI, but I don't believe in welfare. Look, if you don't have a leg, maybe you shouldn't be working. Well, maybe someone should train you to work on a computer or something so you can work. Because trust me, I've seen dudes in college that are just like, man, he should be on SSI sitting at home watching Game of Thrones reruns. This dude with like 1 foot legs. You know what I'm saying? Like hip to toe, he's 1 foot long. And he's just in a wheelchair scooting around, and he's in college. And you want to know why? Because he gives a fuck about who he is. He has dreams. He wants to go places. He doesn't want to sit in his apartment in his little room in his slum of a Section 8 for the rest of his life while someone else takes care of him. Okay? Because that's getting off topic. Black people. Let me tell you, when I was in prison, I want to say it was 60% blacks, 20% whites, 20% other. And when there's a major black population, they treat you different. And you think they aren't racist? They're completely racist. You are the piece of shit, and they have no problem telling you. It's trust me. I've known a couple racist white guys that yell, the N-word at black people in the white neighborhood. Why do they do it? Just because they don't, they're letting them know we don't want you around here. And you think that this doesn't happen in black neighborhoods? When I used to live in Detroit, I'd skateboard down the street, okay? Because I didn't want to ride my car. I was going to my cousin's house, who lived in, like, the drug den. He lived on a drug street, okay? His dad owned several houses, several fucking garbage houses, from, when everyone moved out of Detroit, and his dad bought up a couple houses. And this house, it's condemned them now. Trust me, no one lives there now. It's fucking, it's done. It might be a crack house for all I know. I haven't been there in a while. Anyways, now, I used to go there, and they used to call me Tony Hawk X Games. Do a trick. Come on, white boy. And, it didn't really bother me, mostly just kids and stuff. But when adults do it, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? I can handle that shit from kids. Kids are cruel, and I get it. I was a cruel kid, you know what I'm saying? I was mean to people. I loved it. It was my favorite thing. But look, if you think that blacks aren't racist, you are stupid, okay? Because blacks are as racist as white people. And it's like, and you think white people, you maybe as a white person, you think white people aren't racist. Well, they are, okay? Trust me. I know some skinheads, you know what I'm saying? I've been to the joint. I know all sorts of fucking weirdos now. I've met all sorts, man. One more thing about the joint. People in there aren't exactly stupid. Some of them are really smart. They got caught. They were not stupid. There's dudes in there for computer crimes. Don't ever forget it. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now, the thing is, especially with Freddie Gray, he had been given chance after chance after chance, and he got killed. Why did he get killed? Because he took another chance, and that was the chance that he shouldn't have taken. And yeah, Baltimore police sucks. I mean, there's enough fucking statistics to prove it. Okay, but okay, what is looting and burning a shitty city with shitty cops proving to anyone? That, oh, you're mad? Wow. Now we know that you're mad. We didn't know before you burnt motherfucking Baltimore down and stole toilet paper. That was my favorite thing. You guys stole toilet paper. Okay? That's like wow, really? You guys are that shitty? I watch the news. I see these people, they're so mad. They're so mad. And it's like, dude, you ever seen that meme? Have you tried not breaking the law? It worked for me. Trust me, it worked for me. It worked so well. It worked so well that it look at these people like they're morons now. Like how can you not... Dude, there's two types of people in prison, okay? There's people in there that want to change and they want to live a great life in America with all its opportunities, all its fun things to do, all its beautiful places to visit, its nice homes and gardens and streets and taverns. And there's people that want to be better criminals when they get out because they live in that life. They love living that life. Now, here's the problem. If you live in that life, you don't like cops, okay? You like doing what you're doing. And that's the main thing in America as a whole. Is there's people living that life. There's the birds and the bees, man. The birds and the bees. Okay, the lovebirds. They want to have a white picket fence American dream. The bees, they want to fucking do whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to get high. They want to fuck bitches. They want to drive cars and whatever it is. Wear gold chains. Gucci. Okay? And you can't appease to both of these groups. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to choose a side. Okay? Now, the main thing the police is there to do is protect the birds from the bees. Why do we have the Second Amendment? For the same reason. And, well, government tyranny, but anyways. I like black people. Okay? They're all cool with me. Now, I don't like a lot of black people too, but when I walk down the street and I see a black person, I don't think anything of it. Okay? He's just a black guy. Okay? When I walk down the street in a black neighborhood, what do they think? Oh, he's here to get some dope. Okay? He's here to do this. He's here to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fiend. Dude, if I go to a gas station in Detroit, they will offer me drugs on the spot. How much you want to bet? Now, that's profiling. Okay? It's not racism. Just want you to let you know where the cards lie. Now, I remember in the neighborhood I grew up in, there's two sides to it. On one side of the street, is black, and on the other side of the street there's whites. One side of the street you can't curse, and on the other side of the street they sold crack. And I'm not saying this is every house, but that was the general consensus. And you can argue all day, but that's how it was. Okay, there were Asians and Arabics and Mexicans in my school, and blacks and whites, and it was pretty much 50% white, 50% black, sprinkling of everything else. All right, I want you to know where I'm coming from. And every time there's a situation, it was almost usually an in-house color. White guys beating up white guys, black guys beating up black guys, because you come to realize that you're stepping on more toes when you have more than a verbal confrontation with someone of your own not color. And people don't like to do that. People in general, it doesn't matter what color you are. Okay, people don't want to start a race riot. All right, now, and I see this like on social media, like, oh, the revolution is now, the revolution. Like, no, your fucking hashtag what the fuck ever, I'm stupid. Your fucking stupid ideology, your stupid fucking looting and burning, the stupid person that you guys are fucking rioting over, who wanted to fucking be stupid, got shot by a stupid cop. Look, man, cops aren't fucking saints. I don't. Who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This is just a regular fucking jack off who's trying to get paid. Okay, he is not a smart guy. Okay, imagine this. There's two types of cops. There's Andy Griffith and there's Barney Fife. Okay, Barney Fife is gonna fuck up and shoot somebody. Andy Griffith is gonna do his job. All right. And if Andy Griffith's job is to fucking shoot you dead, it's gonna happen. If you scare Barney Fife, he's gonna shoot you dead. If he manages not to shoot himself. And you guys look at these people like they're racist assholes, dude. They're just regular assholes like everyone else, man. Whenever I have to deal with the cops now, I know how to handle myself because I've dealt with them 100,000 times. It's nothing new to me. I know exactly how to handle myself. It's so easy. You give them a little bit of respect and it goes a really long way. You tell them no when you feel like they're pressing you. It's simple. You just say no. Like, no, man. Yeah, I don't feel right about that. And they know that they've stepped on your toes. And it's simple. Trust me, man. Like the simple man's law, like the ability to hunt to feed yourself. Like that shit is real. Like, you cannot. People just say ignorance of the law doesn't mean that you didn't break the law, but people can't treat you like a piece of trash for no reason, and I completely understand that. But when you give a little respect, it usually goes a long way. And people say, oh, respect is earned, not given. You know what? If you give a little respect to start off with, I give people enough rope to hang themselves with. That's the way I do it. I keep it legit. Look, man. If the black kids around here, they're pretty crazy. I mean, usually it's kind of low. It's low key, but there's been a stabbing, there's been a shooting. It happens a couple times a year. 3 or 4, 5, 6, 10 times a year. And everybody, the white kids around here are crazy too. It doesn't matter. They're all just little swaggets trying to swag off. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, gee, dog, I'm so tough. Me and my 6 homies. I think it was Tupac who said, yeah, he's a little punk when he's by himself, but when he's rolling with 50 guys, he's Johnny Dangerous. He's the OG Reedmore. He's not to be fucked with. And I feel that's, generally the mob mentality is, maybe more you guys should walk your own path. And, my favorite thing is this revolution. It's doomed to failure. Like, think about it for half a second, that these people stealing toilet paper and burning stuff down are smarter than military tacticians and people in power? Really? Seriously. You believe that? Even though they have the numbers? These people are fucking idiots. This is the worst fucking thing I've ever even heard of. It's beyond idiocy. Look, man, There's ways to change the stuff, and there's ways to not change stuff. And I really don't expect things to change very much when, you know, I guess I'm just trying to touch base on current state of affairs. But look, man, there's good people, there's bad people of every color. And I mean, look at the statistics, man. Black people are not good people. Like, look, 12% of the population, okay? 12% of the population. I'm sorry, I just said that. I did say black people are good people. No, that's not what I meant, okay? There are good black people. Well, look, let's break this down. 12% of the population does roughly 50% of the violent crime, okay? Now, you take that 12% of the population, cut it in half. 6%, that's the males, okay? Now, you cut that in half. 3%. Young black males of the age, let's say 14 to 35, they commit 50% of the crime in America. Now, if you have half a brain, do the statistics. Now, they glorify this in their music. Apparently, they're not getting away with it very much because the prisons are full of them. But this is their favorite thing. This is what they love to do. They love that easy money, that fast life. That's what they want to do. That is their freedom. That is their home of the brave. I'm free. The flag's still waving. America, apple pie thing to them. That's what they love, okay? And, when they're stepping on the flag, it's like shooting themselves in the foot, man, as far as I'm concerned. Because, like, dude, please go to another country and do your little troll thing, okay? Act like a little fucking troll somewhere else. Why don't you guys go down to Mexico and fight the cartels or something if you're so bad? Please, please, please do something worthwhile. That's my favorite thing. There's your 3%. You're fighting black Americans, okay? For the new Black Panther Party that says they should kill all white people. Good luck. Good luck, 3%ers, killing all white people. You know what? I mean, come on, dude. Let's be honest. That ain't shit. You guys need to... look, man, I mean, god damn it. Free housing, free food, free welfare money, okay? Free education. You guys still can't make it. What the fuck is wrong with you? When people see you on the street, they think you're a piece of shit, and you know it. You know why you know it? It's because everyone you run with that you know knows someone that murdered someone. I want that to sink in. Every time I interact with a young black male, I know there's a pretty good chance this guy might have killed somebody or robbed somebody or shot somebody or burglarized the home or carjacked someone. And, I live outside one of the most violent cities in America. It was the murder capital for 1 billion years. Okay? After the year Jesus died, Detroit became the murder capital. Okay? And the fact that they think that it's the cops' fault, this 3%ers of America, it's not the cops' fault. It's your fucking fault. It's your guys' fault. I know you guys. You listen to Tupac when you're fucking stoned out of your mind. You say, man, I'm Tupac. I'm just like Tupac. They sold you that shit. They sold it to you. They sold you that idea and you bought it. You bought it hook, line, and sinker. You love it. You glorify everything about these gangster rappers because they have stuff you don't. They're brave and they're brazen and they're tough and they talk shit and they're smart and they're clever and they get girls and they have all the nice things in life and they travel everywhere. And you have a pair of headphones, you live in the hood at your mom's. And the first step to getting there is to sell some rocks. And obviously it doesn't work because the prisons are full of rock sellers. And it's like, how could you not understand that? And you know what? I've been talking for like 20 minutes now, and I just feel like I'm beating a dead horse. Is the horse dead yet? I guess I'm gonna shut up now. I'll come up with something more to talk about later. I'll talk about some other disparaging stuff in America. But I just want to let you know it's not black people, it's black people. All right. You have a good night. Adam Jensen for Human Revolution.